14. Yes, day 14. So many things to think about. Thinking about what to do with my channel going forward, because I was debating whether to keep doing live videos. For now, I think I'm going to put it on a pause, and then I'll come back to it later because I have some ideas for stuff that I like sharing on my channel. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how this day unfolds. Do you know what I miss? I miss reading books. It's been a while since I've been reading books. I thought to myself, why not go back to reading books? Because I used to learn so much from reading as well. With today's new digital tech stuff, everything is moving away from doing the old things, the old ways of doing things, like writing, for example. Pen and paper, those are the best moments in life, you see, when I was growing up. Yes, reading the book really exercise your brain more than just watching visual all the time, you know? You know, they say some people learn from visuals, some people learn from listening, but reading a book is just something I think is slowly fading away. I think it's time to pick up a book and start reading again. Yes. That brings me to the point I was discussing. Where do I want to go with my channel? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow and see where I go. You know that I've been looking at certain things on my channel, and I start to understand what would be the best time frame for my videos. And if I was going to create episodes, I think 20 to 22 minutes, perfect. And then make sure it's a weekly, and then have a cliffhanger so you can come back for more. These are some of the ideas that sparked my brain today, you see. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Just remembered yesterday I was talking about being a teenager and the stress we all go through as teenagers. I remember when I was a teenager, I went through so much stress. It was just crazy. Anxiety, fear, you know, just total loss of direction in my life. But it's okay, because now I can self-reflect and help others out there who may be going through the same journey too. If you're a teenager out there, this is what you should listen to. Those, can I say, crucial moments in your teenage years. You need someone to guide you along the way sometimes. You need somebody to fall back on and ask a question. This is where I didn't have that growing up as a child. You see, in my generation, we didn't have time to be emotional, or we didn't have time to think about feelings. We had to learn the hard way. But it's a good thing, because I can now teach the new generation, which is my children, the easy way through life, to navigate through life. You see, if schools could bring in curriculums of how to deal with life so they prepare you for life, school teaches you the basic stuffs and so forth to, you know, focus on a certain expertise, I guess, in life. But I'm talking about that gap that's seen today, where how do you deal with communities, environment, people, you know, feelings, emotions, all these things. These are things life teaches you. Yes, life will have to teach you these things. But wouldn't it be amazing if the schools had as basic foundations as a subject? How to deal with stress, how to understand that things are not going to go your way, how to deal with failures, success, you know, and the list goes on. But I guess it gives us the opportunity to share these free learnings for you out there today. Anyway, let me get productive in my day today. Here we go. Ugh. Yes, time to get things done today. Ooh. Tell ya, summer's kicking in. Definitely is kicking in. So I've got the Insta360 X5 mounted on my visor up here, because I picked up the Insta360 visor clip, which is kind of cool compared to the Amazon one I picked up. The Amazon one I picked up was small. That wasn't worth it. I mean, it did the job, but it just gave me this feeling that it's gonna drop or fall off or unclip, fly off as I'm driving. And I wasn't willing to experience that, let me tell you. Right, what have I got to do today? Loads. I was hoping to go walking today, but that's going to be out of the question. So I've got the Insta360 X5 on the 8K, settings. We'll see how that goes today. So far, I'm loving the footage, loving the camera. But again, I have the X4, I love that too. Yes. You need 360 camera in your life. Right. So, coming back to teenagers growing up. See, I remember my teenager years was very stressful. There were days where I just thought, I couldn't be doing it, and life was just caving in on me. But that was the joys of being a teenager, you see. If only I had people around me that, like they are today, the way we are now, the way we're spoken, the way we're motivational and supportive, that would have been a game changer back in my day. But every generation, every time period has things differently. You see, every time period is different. You can't have what's here now in the previous time period, because it's just what it be for that time period. I guess like watching that movie Back to the Future. You can't tamper around with the past because it impacts the future, and you can't find out what's in the future because it ain't good for you. So live in the present and plan for the future. Learn from the past, all for the future. It's all linked to the future. Yes. Life. So I was talking about thinking of stopping these life videos and thinking, let me put it on a pause for a while and see how it goes. There's enough content on my channel to watch. So I'm thinking, you know what? Slow down, change it up now, and start focusing on different kind of content on your channel to see, based on the feedback, what I'm seeing, the other type of videos I do, which is on tech stuff, and that gets higher views. However, those will need to be every odd days I might post a video. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I've got 2 or 3 lined up that I've got to knock out soon, and I'll see based on that if it has high engagement. Then yes, that's a sign for me to let go of the life videos for now and come back to that later on, because that's something I'm passionate about in life. It doesn't stop me doing it, it just means I need to stop focusing on it and do them like I normally been doing on my channel. Just post them and leave them there, put them in that playlist until they start growing. At least it's content always getting updated and updated, and now start focusing on really pushing some effort into videos about tech and stuff, problem solving, for car stuff and things like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, let me go get groomed and I'll be back. Stop recording. Yeah, so I want to talk about yesterday, teenager life. It ain't easy. By the way, I've got the Insta360 and Insta-frame mode. It's a setting on the Insta360 X5 that you can have a single lens and the 360 both at the same time. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is teenager years is one of the toughest years growing up before you're into adult, by the way. And the amount of stress, anxiety teenagers go through, especially when it comes to exams or just general life, trying to find their way in life, navigating themselves. Navigating their way in life is just, it ain't easy. Having said that, today, we're in 2025, times have changed. And this is where we come in, the old generation, meeting the new generation, helping them through navigating life. This is where you really need to sit down and understand the new generation and help them deal with the challenges they're going through today, you see. I mean, back in the day, Gen X, it ain't easy, and it wasn't easy. Back in the day, Gen X days, it wasn't easy. So today's generation really needed our guidance and help and support, because times have changed. A lot of good things have come out from the past, a lot of good things coming out from the current, a lot of good things coming in the future. You've got to stay away from negative energy, negative people, negative everything. Anything negative, stay away from it. It's hard to stay away from it, but you can stay away from it. Remember, you've got to stay focused on what you're doing. You've got to stay focused on life. Understand where you want to go in life. Remember, we connect to each other, we help each other, and we really support each other. You're going to meet those that just don't like you for who you are. It's okay, that's just life. I have a lot of people who don't like me for who I am. I can't do nothing about it. What I can do is focus on those who do like me in their life. That's just life. You know, you're born with your parents, you can't choose them. That's your parents. But you can choose your friends. That's something you can choose in life. So remember, choose your friends wisely. Choose the people around you wisely. Yeah, life. If you're out there, you're just starting off your life in your teenager years, enjoy life. I don't want to sound like I was repeating yesterday, but I just wanted to get out there and just make sure that you understand that what you're going through is normal. Honestly, it's normal. And me watching, self-reflecting my time, and then engaging with my kids makes me understand a lot of things too. If I had wishes growing up as a child, I wish my dad was a friend of mine. But that's just where life was at that time, you know. There's no point going back into the past. Stop chasing the past. Stop going back into the past, because there's nothing there for you, trust me. Whatever used to be there is gone. Just focus on the present, focus on the future. Remember, it's a bright future if you want it to be, or it can be a dark future if you want it to be. It's up to you. Choose your path, choose your direction where you're going. Yeah, life. Clean shaved. Feeling good. It's something about feeling good after time. It's something about feeling good every time you go get shaved or groomed. You just feel like so fresh and so clean. Yes, life, honestly. Sometimes the past can haunt you. Sometimes the past can pull you back in life. You have to keep going forward. Knock it back. Remember, that's your life. Your path, your journey. You control. Cut out the loud noise. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. When I stated a video about Jim Carrey, loud and remote control, it was my mistake, my bad. It was actually a movie by Adam Sandler, 2006 released. It's called Click. That was the movie, that. Yes, give me that remote any time of the day so I can stop, rewind, and fast forward. Yes, right.